Hey everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is Sunday. That means it is Sketch Sunday. It is still January, so I'm still playing along with Baby Got Scraps. So you can see my pile of scraps there, and you can see the sketch up in the upper left-hand corner. It is a Hip Kit Club sketch, and Sandra actually picked this one for us this month. Next month is Follow a Sketch February, which is put on by Sandy, who is State Goddess here on YouTube. And so we will be following along with her. And I am going to try really hard to do every day. Fingers crossed. And then, crazy enough, March is 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. So should have lots and lots of sketch content coming up here soon. And the Sketch Sunday crew and I will be playing along with Christy as well. So you'll actually know the sketches we're using ahead of time. So that's kind of fun. So I had obviously done some sort of triangular, maybe a diagonal design, looking at kind of how they're cut. Half and half design, I think, is probably where these scraps are from. But I had 3 triangles, so I was like, I should be able to use this. So what I did was I took a piece of white cardstock and I found the center of the page and just made a little dot with a pin. And then I am going to take this heart paper and I'm going to use that as one side of the triangle. I couldn't use the actual triangle because it's like cut at an angle and it's the wrong angle. I didn't want my hearts to be all wonky. So I went ahead and put that down, and then I'm going to put the red strip at the bottom, putting that tip of the triangle to that dot that I made. And then I'm going to take this yellow one and I'm going to do the same. Now this one was cut a little funny, so it's not perfect, but you get the idea. And I'm just going to make it work. Like it's just going to be what it's going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and just trim off that little bit right there so that I can fit it in my trimmer. And then I'm going to trim it down. And there's my triangles. Like I said, they're not perfect, but I feel like they're pretty good. So I have 2 photos. I have one of the gate for Six Flags, and then one of us, a selfie of us waiting at the gate to go in because we were there right when they opened, and we were just ready. We did not want to be stuck waiting in lines, so we got there early, and it was a little rainy that day, so not a ton of people came, and we hardly had to wait for any rides all day. It was so great. We had a really good time. So you can see in the sketch that there is quite a bit of splatters in the background. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I did my Mr. Huey's white, and I did some Distress Oxide in Speckled Egg. And then I did let that dry a little bit and went and got 2 different colors of thread out of my bin. And I did blue and yellow, and I am just dropping it on the layout. Now, it looks like a lot, but you can hardly see it. So I think next time I do this, I'll spread it out a little bit more. I'm not sure. I need to do something. So I put tape runner on the back of my photos, and then I stuck them down, but they only stuck to the thread. They didn't stick to the background paper. So here I am thinking I'm doing a good job of, keeping that kind of out. But then when I go to add some Nuvo Deluxe, because nothing wants to stick, I think I shoved some of the thread back up into there, and then pulling it out, it was just not great. So I'm going to use 2 photos instead of the one in the sketch, and I am going to semi-ignore the big star. Instead, I'm going to fussy cut out this heart. Well, it's part of a heart because it's from a cut apart sheet from the collection, and this clock. And I'm going to layer those up on the left-hand side. I'm going to cover up the part that says My Hero. This was a dad collection. So you do get that element out there, but you don't get that it's really that big. So I have this sticker sheet that's kind of carnival-y, and I'm going to add a couple of stickers. The ones on top say Grand Day, Step Right Up. The ones at the bottom, the camera says Smile. The one below it says Electronic Lightning, 4 photos in 2.5 minutes. And then up there at the top, it says minimum height, which I just thought was funny. So from this sticker sheet, I'm only going to pull an arrow. And I guess this would be like a little washi strip. So I'm going to put that on there. And I really need to play along with Kathy's Scrap Backwards, because I have a lot of these sticker sheets and they just sit in like a drawer. So I got to remember to get them out. I think I need to start playing along with her, and then I should be able to use some of them up. So I have a couple of Marvel acrylic pieces from Scraps and Ink Crafts. So I'll leave them down below because I love their product, so you can get your hands on them. I'm going to use 3 out of the 4 pieces, actually. And then from my little scrap bin, I have these words that are from a previous layout. And it says So Good, so that is going to be my title. And that is going to do it for this layout. So make sure you check out everybody who is playing along this week, as well as Baby Got Scraps. I'll have all that information down in the description box below. If you have any questions, please leave them. I love to chat with you. And that's going to do it. There is my layout. Remember to wear your crown, and we will see you next Sunday. Bye.